who are at high risk for risk category E at the time of sales order creation, credit group 01. Okay, I want the system to perform the credit check, so I need to tick on this indicator. And what should be the reaction? I want error message. So A, B, C and D, sorry, A and C and B and D are same. There is no change. So either you select B or you select D, it is one and the same thing. If you select A or if you select C, this is also the same thing. Okay, no message means even it will not give you the warning message also, it will just allow as it is, which you normally don't do. Okay, so I want the error message because this is at high risk customer. Okay, so SAP credit management check active and I want to give the error message. This is for my risk category E. Now I want to create another risk category, the rule for another risk category, which is again RECH. Okay, risk category, let's say C, which means medium risk. Okay, for credit group 01. Okay, again at the time of sales order, I'm telling the system SAP credit management active. What should be the reaction? The reaction should be my delivery should be blocked. Okay, so system will take the order, but it will go for the review. There is approval required to perform the delivery. This is my second rule. Okay, if you want to give some name, you can give it, otherwise it is fine. Normally we give the proper name. So this is for medium risk and this is for high risk, so that you can easily identify. Okay, and last one that I want to create is again credit control area RECH. Okay, risk category I want to set up for A at the time of creation of sales order. Okay, SAP credit management active, and this one maybe I'm okay with just a warning. Okay, no block, no error, just a warning message. Let's try to save it. So these are the three simple rules that we maintained. Now based on these rules, what we need to do is we need to go to our customer. We already created some customers. Let me go to transaction BP and let's see which customer is created in our company code, in our sales org. So let me go with the sales organization. Okay, our sales organization is RECH. Why does okay distribution channel I need to remove. Okay, so these are some customers. Let me take this one, enter, and as of now there is no UKM 000 maintained. If I go to the display mode, I'll be able to see which are the roles maintained. So we are still not maintained anything for UKM 000. We have not maintained anything for this customer related to credit management. If nothing is maintained, system will not perform any check. It will allow all the orders from this customer. But if you want to perform the credit check, we have to go to this customer. We have to add this credit management role. Okay, in the credit profile, we have to assign this credit profile to the customer. Okay, so we maintain A, C, and E. So first I'm going with E. I'm telling the system that this is at very high risk customer. Okay, these other fields are not relevant to us. These are relevant to the advanced features. You can go to credit segment data. In the credit segment data, you have to maintain the limit at different credit segments. We created the credit segment, which is RECH, this one, and we are telling the system that there is a limit for this credit segment. And how much is that limit? Let's assume 10,000. This is the limit for this customer. And you can also enter this limit will be reviewed on what date. So every quarterly or every yearly, you normally review whether this much is okay or we want to give more limit to this customer. So let's say this will be reviewed at 31st/12/2020. Okay, that's it. Save it. Now system knows that this customer has a credit limit of 10,000. Okay, if you are getting this warning, there is some issue in the server, you just save it once again and it will be saved. Okay, so just remember, otherwise everyone will come to me that we are getting error. If you are getting that error, just click on save once again. Okay, so now customer knows, system knows what is the credit limit of this customer, which means now if I try to go to my sales order, before that, there is one more important setting that we need to verify. Otherwise, system will not perform the credit check. And that is related to pricing procedure. In pricing procedure, there is one important setting related to credit management. So if I go to my pricing procedure, I want to verify which pricing procedure is assigned to my sales org. So basic functions, pricing. Okay, and here if I go to my pricing control, okay, define and assign the pricing procedure and set the pricing procedure determination for my sales org RECH. See, we have created our own pricing procedure in our last session. So in this pricing procedure, ZVAA03, ZVAA03, what we need to do is select this, double click on this, and for the total value, this total value, ensure that this A is there. Okay, so credit check will be performed at what value? After tax or before tax? That is, you are telling the system. Okay, so the total value of this order is how much? It is total price plus any discount plus freight plus output tax. Together all, this is my total order value. And if that order value is more than the credit limit, then I want the system to give the error message. So this A means you are telling the system that this amount, A means what? A means credit price. So which price should be calculated? Which price should be compared with the credit limit? I want the system to compare this total price. Right? Just save it, or even no need to save because we have not done any changes. It is already available. So just come out and try to create a sales order. Now, if all the other settings are fine, we will be able to trigger the credit check for our customer. So our sales organization is RECH. Distribution channel is which one we created? 01.
R1.
Sorry, it is 2, 3, and 4. So let me go with 2. Division we created R1. Okay, enter. Our customer was this one. Let me enter some reference, some date, payment terms, Incoterms. Let me enter some here, and material. So trading goods, 10 quantity. Okay, and our order value should be more than 10,000 to generate the message. Sorry. So let's double click on this. Go to the conditions. Our order value is 80,000. Okay, this should be fine. Let's click on the status to see what is the credit status. Normally, there are different statuses which are shown. So it is showing you what is the overall status, what is the delivery status. This material is still not delivered. If there is any incompletion, everything system is verifying. If you also go to the availability check to verify whether the material is available or not, what it is showing, please enter the plant. Yes. So let me enter the plant here. RC01, enter, and you can see system has performed the credit check. System is not allowing you to accept the order from this customer. It is saying unable to save. Error message. We will not be able to get the order from this customer because this customer is at the high risk and we cannot take this risk. Okay, what if I go to this customer master data and change it to warning? Change it to, if I tell the system that this customer is at no risk, then system will go ahead, it will just give you the small warning message and you will be able to continue with that order. System is too slow today. I don't know, from yesterday onwards. Yesterday also it was a little bit slow. So BP, this is our customer. Let me double click and go to credit profile and let me change this to A. Okay, let me again go to VA01, or maybe if it is already open, let's go to the same transaction. So again, I'll go back VA01. Okay, I will press enter. I'll enter the same value, no change. Only thing is now this customer is at low risk, no risk. Okay, this material, this much quantity, and a plant. So plant is this one. Enter. As of now, no error, no warning, nothing. Let's try to save it. There should have been warning, but let's see why it is not coming. So let me try to do the availability check. Okay, system is able to confirm the quantity and try to save it. So there should have been the warning message. Why there was no warning? What is the order value? 80,000. Right, so there should have been the warning at least. We have set up for A, right?
Yes, yeah.
In O, we have set up the control for RECH for A. Oh, credit group 02. We are done at the time of delivery. I think this mistake I've done. That is the reason at the time of sales order there was no check. Let me copy this and do it for 01. Now you understand, right? How these things are very important, small things. So let's go to the sales order again. Let's try to create another sales order. Okay, and this time I will create with reference rather than creating again and again. And I will take the last order that we created. So I think the last order number is this one, 1010, yes. Okay, copy it. Okay, perform the availability check. No, it is still not taking. Just give me a minute. Something's still wrong. I need to come out of the screen. This is saved, right? Let's come out. Completely come out of this and try to do VA01 once again. Create with reference. Copy. It is still not taking. Normally when you copy here itself, you'll get a message. Let me try to save. Yes, now it is coming. Okay, so this is a warning message. You can see there is no bracket, unable to save. So this is a warning message because we changed. We told the system that this is a good customer, so we don't want to stop and we want to continue with this order. Okay, and the last one is if I go with C. Okay, so I should accept the order, but the delivery should be blocked. Okay, and we need to release the delivery. So which means if I go to transaction VA01 once again, if I do create with reference order and if I copy this order, okay, so if I try to save it, the order has been saved. But if I try to do the delivery of this order,